Hey everybody, just wanted to cover this story that I bumped into, as it's quite similar to the last one that I put out earlier today with the other nurse. With the 1 minute 55 video, was it Belly? Mujenga or something like that? Can't remember if she got put on a ventilator. But if she did, ventilators equals 155 and 142 like coronavirus. But anyway, let's see where this one goes, right? Of course, if you're new here, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out your given reality is to you every single day. So understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria. Now, I'm not going to sidebar too much because unstable phone and recording at the minute. So let me get through this quickly with minimal sidebarring. So excuse me if you're new. Check out how many uploads that are there when I go more intricate, and of course check out Gematria Effect News, Jacuzzi Truth, and other channels. Dr. Savage 84, Gematria _85. So let's see where this goes. So selfless hero. Daughter of nurse killed by coronavirus says that she sacrificed everything for us as she begs stay home. At the time you got the 49 minutes past and the update time with the 32 minutes past. We'll get to why that's important in a sec. Again, note this story came in on the 11th of May. Of course, my Sonic 115 killing 115, but anyway, we don't even have to go there just yet. Just take note of some key points of interest. So she's aged 60, Wuhan virus 60, excuse me. She's been a nurse for 40 years. She died on April 16th, most recently working in Wellington Hospital. Now, just above that, the daughter of the hero nurse killed by COVID-19 begs people to continue to stay indoors despite the government's new guidelines, insisting staying at home saves lives. Okay, so Miss Olaolorun, excuse me for butchering the name there. But anyway, started showing symptoms of COVID-19 late March. Very similar to the last story. I'm sure the last lady that was late March as well. The one that got spat in her face from London, Victoria. She was the railway worker. And so, end of March, symptoms of COVID-19. She's taken into hospital before being put onto a ventilator on April 6th. Michelle ventilator equals 46. We'll get to that shortly. If I remember correctly. Well, let's continue. So, of course, another 46. She's 60. She's been working there for 60 years. Or being a nurse for 60 years. Nurse equals 32. Was the update time 32 minutes past? Was it not? I think it was. She sacrificed everything for us. 156. Wuhan virus equals 156. No, 150. I think there's a 15 on the day numerology somewhere. Should be coming up. I might be wrong on that. But anyway, selfless hero. 64. She's 60. She was a nurse for 40 years. She goes in there on when? The 6th of April. Unbelievable. Again, kill 64, Thelema 64. And then she dies on the 16th of April. Selfless hero equals 53. The 16th prime 53. COVID for COVID-19, of course. COVID equals 53. Now, note the 42nd prime is 181. Selfless hero 181. Remember, like the last time, if you've been following, it's still stamping the specific numbers Here we got the daughter speaking about the mum. Again, lady, woman, daughter, feminine, female. Did I say daughter? 2442. And of course, Black History Month, February, the only month that equals the 42. Slavery, Negroes, etc. But yeah, 42nd Prime 181. And of course, Zionism, Jesuit, Masonry, Freemasonry, Saturn, Jesuit, 42. I think homicide 187. But just interesting that the chain along with the 181st Prime 1087. Anyway, not a main focal point. That was just for my own personal reminder, because it's just good to know how it changes along. Do you know what I'm saying? So again, daughter 42. Just gone over that. Now her name equals 101. 26 prime is 101. How did she die? COVID-19 equals 26. You can see it down here. And of course, China, virus, viral, disease, plague. Of course, corona means crown. Crown equals 26. Of course, all the biblical and God stuff and how many bones we've got in the human body. Bones, grave and graveyard, 26 in the prime relationship, 101. Anatomy, skeleton equals 26. Again, they say you have 206 bones in the human body. Man created on the 26th verse of the 6th-day creation of the Bible. Now look, the day she died, 60 and a day numerology of 60 and a numerology of 40. Are you seeing this? Q17 as well with the 107 dropped to 0. But again, she was 60 years old. She was there for 40 years. Come on. Unbelievable. Got the life lesson of 24 in there. A date numerology of 15 as well. Coming off that 150. Right, now note daughter also equals 132, right? And here we are on May 11th with this story, with the daughter saying what she's saying, about you should stay home, etc., etc. Regardless of them easing up on the constraints. Anyway, she's speaking on this day, which is the 132nd day of the year. 132 daughter equals 132. Again, coronavirus 56. Time death, RIP 20 with the life lesson. NHS equals 40. And we got the numerology of 40. NHS equals 40. For another 40. She spent 40 years working for the NHS. You see? Unbelievable. And of course, from April 16th to May 11th, it's 26 days. We just spoke about 26. Unbelievable. Again, prime relationship with her name, 101. Nope, we've got the numerology of 36 there for May 11th, and it goes with that 36 days, right? And that's from the 6th of April. And the 6th of April, it's got a life lesson of 14. Unbelievable. Because I'm sure, hold up. Let's see if I can get a clearer one here. NHS equals 14, yeah. NHS equals 14. Unbelievable. So the NHS nurse goes in on that day with that life lesson, you see? It's just undeniable. And note the day numerology of 50. I'm sure we've got something with that coming up in a sec. For April 16th. Was it April 16th? April 6th, excuse me. Okay. She didn't see her parents as just someone she was looking after. They were family. The 32-year-old said. Are you seeing this? So the daughter's even 32 years old as well? Unbelievable. What was it again? NHS nurse? Nurse 32. You see? Unbelievable. So we've got the time, 10:32, which is 132, like drop the zero, right? We just spoke about 132 with the days in, and daughter equals 132, like 10:32. Oh my goodness, and I just happened to say that at 10 minutes clocking in with the time for some synchronicity, organic style. Unbelievable. Yeah. Right, let me hurry up now. So NHS 14, we've got the life lesson of 14. Unbelievable. Nigerian, she's a Nigerian nurse, 49 and 50. We've got the Danimology 50, and then we've got the 49 with the initial post time was 8:49. You see? Nigerian 49. Then we've got the Danimology of 50. Unbelievable. Freemasonry 139 on the end there as well. Freemasonry 58, nurse 58, Nigerian 77, nurse 77. Unbelievable. Here's that day numerology, and that's for April 6th with the 50. Again, we've got the 20 for the life lesson on the other side. Where's that for? The 11th of May. And of course, between April 6 and 16, 1 week, 4 days. NHS 14, got the life lesson 14, remember? Unbelievable. And of course, she died as well. You got murder, death 97, murder 79, with the days in, on the August 6th. Pretty clear to see. Now, she would spend Christmas with us and then spend it with her patients too, and always remembered birthdays. So she's just the girl talking about her mum, etc., right? She raised all 4 of us by herself. We're all graduates. We're all doing well. That's all because of her. She sacrificed everything for us. And look, note, sacrifice equals 62. So you got 60-year-old, and down here, look, she came from having arrived in the UK from Nigeria almost 20 years ago after splitting with her husband. So having arrived in the UK from Nigeria almost 20 years ago. So how long was she on the NHS? Did it not say 40 years before? Am I catching another little blunder in their story? If you actually read it and take in what you're reading. Anywho, software propaganda application suite that they must use to churn out some of these stories, or 90% of these fucking stories, it seems. Definitely not less than 50%. No fucking way. So note, they're speaking about Christmas. Christmas equals 38. She's saying about stay at home. Stay at home equals 38. Yeah? Stay at home equals 34. The daughter's talking about stay home. The 34th prime is 139. Remember we had the 139 just now? I can't remember what that was before. Let me quickly go back if I can. Nigerian was 139. Okay. So, talking about lockdown, stay at home. Remember martial law, pandemic 38, lockdown, martial law. Lockdown, pandemic, martial law. Stay home 38, Christmas 38. And we just spoke about the 34 with the prime relationship with 139 with Nigerian. Of course, Freemasonry 139. And there's the Christmas 38. And of course, Obey 61. Mind controlled toilet paper or family 61. Unbelievable. And 56 as well. Unbelievable. The spell, boy. Stockpiler 61. Black Friday, Christmas. Pandemic, toilet paper. So, yeah. I think I'm going to leave it there. There's a pandemic 38, martial law 38, lockdown 34 as well. Unbelievable. And 97. 34, 38, 97. Right, her name 107, the daughter's name. The day that the mum dies is the 107th day on the leap year. 5 weeks, 0 days. We had the 50 and the day numerology 50. I think, did we have another 50 somewhere else? Man, I really need to hurry up with this. Ventilator 46 and 62. Unbelievable. Sacrifice 62 and sacrifice 46. In Genesis 46, it begins with a sacrifice. Right. Ventilators 56, coronavirus 56 and 70. 155, 142. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to close out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is the last bit. Wellington 139. And 50 and 49. That's the hospital she was working at. Unbelievable. Wellington Hospital. Nigerian 139. We had the 50 and now we got the 49. Or it was the 49 and 139. Something like that. Unbelievable. Right, I need to finish really quickly. Wellington Hospital 231. Oh my god. Reflection of 132 to go with May 11th. You see? Right, I'm going to leave it there. And Wellington Hospital also 93 and 87. Wuhan coronavirus equals 87 and 93. Unbelievable. But again, 3 out of 4 for Nigerian and Wellington. 50, 49 and 139. Unbelievable. Alright.